People often ask the question, is the American dream dead? I believe the moment we stop dreaming, we might as well be. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, the creator of American Dream TV, a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. A real show showing you real neighborhoods from real professionals. Today, we're going to take you all across the country, showing you why we live in the greatest country on the planet. Let's get this show started right now. Welcome to the American Dream.
The American Dream.
You're watching The American Dream.
The American Dream.
Showing you the real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
Let's get this party started right now.
Let's go do this.
It is heating up once again.
We're the Davids going up against the Goliath. Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts.
The staple of the neighborhood. Can't wait to present it to you.
It's all about lifestyle.
In your community.
That's what this show, The American Dream, is all about. Cheers to your American Dream.
Welcome to the first episode of American Dream TV, Greenwich Edition. Today we're on the polo fields at Greenwich Polo Club in Conyers Farm, a luxury enclave, 1,500 acres of beautiful, pristine luxury homes, all with access to this world-class polo field. Today happens to be opening day for the season, and I'm giving you a backstage tour. We're going to be interviewing some of the players, and we're going to be watching them get their horses ready for the match. Can't wait to show you. Let's go check it out. And we're here today with one of Quinch's top players, Al Kashvarzian. Without revealing your secret weapon to us, can you tell us what you're most focusing on today? What your team is focused on for winning?
Well, like anything else, we always focus on the other team's weaknesses. We obviously, after every period, every chukker, we re-strategize. We're looking at what pops, what doesn't. But we play a big defense, and our team is known to play very hard defense. That requires us to mark our opponents really closely, really well, and pay attention to what's going on. Not the ball, because one of the biggest things about polo, which is very interesting to me, any other sports you look at where the ball goes, in polo is where the man is, when you're a person you're marking is. So if you look at the polo field, you see every player is glued to somebody you're supposed to mark. You know what I mean? So there's a lot more strategy that goes up. Polo fields around 300 yards. Is a lot to cover, but you're not gonna go follow the ball. You're looking at where your position, where your opponent is, and that's how you follow. And our team's strength, in my opinion, is how well we play defense and how well we mark our opponents.
So Al, tell me what's going through your mind as you're going up to 35 miles per hour on a horse across 300 yards.
As I said before earlier, it's about being in a harmony with your horse, right? The horse feels you, you feel the horse. And when you go for the ball, you got to make sure that the horse have the right lead, you're positioning the ball well. And there's a lot of intangible when you play polo, because you can never predict where the ball's gonna land. And with the other horse, the horses are moving. So you have to be laser focused on every single pitch. You know what I mean? It's not like you're gonna go there, the ball travels. And one of the most important part about the safety of the horses and also the players. So not only you have to be laser focused on hitting the ball and accomplishing your task and your goals, you also got to make sure you're safe. Most importantly, your horses are safe, as to other players.
Each Sunday match is attended by more than 2,000 spectators, flocking from New York City, Fairfield, and Westchester to witness some of the highest caliber of polo while enjoying an afternoon with their friends. I'm here with Sebastian Saenz, the brains behind this polo team. And Sebastian, can you walk us through what your day is like preparing these horses for a big match like this?
Yeah, we wait very early in the morning. We feed the horses in the stalls. After that, we go to the track to walk them, trot, some days we mix with schooling, you know, ridings, and when the patron coming, we sticking ball together, or we have a schedule, you know, for every day we do different things, you know. But
So we're kicking off the polo season today.
yeah.
So what are you most excited about for this polo season?
No, I hope that the horses are gonna be ready for all. That is the sponsor. I hope the horses will be ready for the game. You know, that's my expectation. You know.
Well,
Anyway,
good luck. Thank you.
you so much. Eh?
Thank you so much. So it's halftime, Al. How are you feeling about the match so far?
Very good. We have a very close game. My teammate Chris, Scott, and Esteban is playing amazing. And very close game, as you guys can see it.
Well, you're doing great.
Thank you so much. You guys having a good time? You see the
We're having a
horses, the
blast.
condition.
I love the way it's bringing the whole community together. I've seen so
Exactly.
many friends here.
So one of the things that I like about our sponsor, Quench, our electric vehicle battery manufacturer, EV manufacturer, and they're based in Shelton, Connecticut. So one of the things about Polo is bringing smaller businesses, middle market companies together to be part of a bigger community event. And there's a lot of charity work here, a lot of stuff that actually not only help the community raise awareness about the environment, things that's important for the community. So I'm very happy to be part of this.
Amazing. Thank you for joining me for this backstage tour of Greenwich Polo's opening match.
Welcome to Horse Country and the American Dream. I'm your host, Realtor Amanda Markham, and I have the distinct pleasure of welcoming you to one of my favorite locales in South Central Kentucky. Today, we're at Renfro Valley Entertainment Center, which is also known as Kentucky Music's country capital. And I am really honored to show you all the details of this really neat place that's been here since 1939. This 55-acre complex features 2 unique theater venues to enjoy all kinds of famous artists. I can't wait to tell you who's coming up here next, as well as an award-winning RV park, several little shops like we're at here now, a liquor store, a restaurant. It's pretty much the entire package. I hope you enjoy it as much as we do. On November 4th, 1939, a proud young John Lair, the founder of Renfro Valley, had his very first Saturday night barn concert, and it was one for the history books and set the tone for seasons and decades to come of classic country music artists. In 1966, Ray Price, Willie Nelson, Hank Cochran, and music publisher Hal Smith leased the valley with the option to buy. However, in 1968, Hal Smith actually ended up buying it. It was during that time that bluegrass artist Mac Wiseman came into the valley, and he started the now famous Renfro Valley Bluegrass Music Festival in 1970, and it still continues today. Some of the most famous names that have donned this very stage here in the old barn include Dolly Parton, Loretta Lynn, Wynonna Judd, Gene Watson, George Jones, Beach Boys. I mean, the list literally goes on. The current owners, John and Julie Eniken, take a very hands-on approach to Renfro Valley. They are here day in and day out, working to make it a much better place than when they bought it. It is growing by leaps and bounds. They're making huge capital improvements by adding stores, restaurants, outdoor venue space, entertainment space. There are so many cool things in the works for this incredible place. I hope you enjoyed this tour of Renfro Valley, one of Kentucky's most treasured locations. And next, we're actually going to go check out a beautiful lake home that's located just 2 miles down the road. Located just adjacent to Renfro Valley is Lake Linville. And do I have a treat for you? I have a listing that is overlooking the lake here that we're going to check out that's absolutely gorgeous. 2 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, 10 acres of land, a pole barn, all the things you could need to live your best country life. If you make the trip to Renfro Valley, make sure you tell them Amanda sent you. And if you want to see this incredible property while you're in the area, reach out. I would love to show it to you. I'm Amanda Markham, your host for American Dream TV, and I will see you next time. Thanks for visiting Horse Country.
Welcome to the Alaska State Fair. On today's episode of the American Dream TV, I'm going to show you while locals and tourists come together to support this nonprofit organization. I'm your Realtor host, MJ Motta. Come on with me for some fair fun.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She can let her hair down, but got her feet on the ground. I can't get enough of her. She can drive me so wild, just with that sweet smile, and there's nobody else for me. My heart starts racing every time I'm looking at her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing to me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. Guitar.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the food, fun, and rides with me here at the Alaska State Fair. I'm MJ Motta, and I'll see you next time on the American Dream TV Alaska Lifestyle.
She's got a hold on me.
What's up, man? Dude, I'm so tired working in the office. I just want to go and just leave. Let's go somewhere. Let's get out of here.
We'll go on a drive.
Sure, let's do it.
All right, so it's good. I just have to run out. I got one thing to do. I got to run up by Kurt Davis. Let's go up to his house. So
Sweet.
Go over there. And we'll go.
Let's do it. Cool.
Sounds good.
Hey guys, I'm here with Jesse Baeza today with Keller Williams. Where are we at today, Jesse?
Today we are at Kurt Davis's house, and he is the owner of K5 Builders, and we're actually going to be looking at his personal home.
Awesome. Why don't you show me in? Let's check it out.
Let's go.
So as we walk through this house, what are some things that you really want to notice that K5 puts in all of their houses?
So Kirk Davis likes to integrate a lot of windows to his builds. That way you get a lot of natural lighting inside almost every room in the house. So the bathroom, high ceilings, very modern bathroom. We got extra jets in the shower. We have a standalone tub here. I could talk about this house all day, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hand it over to Kirk Davis. He is the owner of K5 and the owner of this beautiful home.
Awesome. Cool. So Kurt, tell me some of the things that had to pass code with your wife about this house.
Well, definitely the brick is one of the big things that she thought we needed in this home. Thin brick, and then working with a porcelain tile and having those transitions meet smoothly.
Well, I love these floors, Kurt. So let's go downstairs and check out what's...
Yeah, that's actually the...
Oliver, what are you doing? You know, just hanging around.
Aside from the awesome view out here, what are some cool things about the exterior of the home, Kurt?
Well, for one, this deck is really a neat place to spend some time. You know, we did all Trex decking on this. We reinforced underneath the deck. We do that with all of our decks.
Amber, what makes the house a home?
My very favorite thing about this house is our wood-burning fireplace. This keeps the house actually really, really warm, and it keeps all the bedrooms.
So now I'm here with Liz from the List with Liz team from Keller Williams. What are some things that you really love about Idaho, Liz?
I love the 4 seasons. I absolutely love every spring, summer, winter, and fall. Here from Pocatello, you are 20 minutes from American Falls. Yeah, in Idaho Falls, you've got lakes and that too. There's just lots of fun stuff to do.
Good news is, from Kirk's house, we're 3 or 4 minutes away from an actual really awesome off-roading trail, so we're gonna take you there next.
Hey guys, we're just gonna go hit the trails really quick and go check out some stuff. Have you been on this trail before, Jesse?
I have not. Let's go.
All right.
In the heart of Pocatello's rugged wilderness, where only the bravest dare tread, a small band of adventurers embarked on a journey of epic proportions. Led by 2 mighty FJ cruisers, a valiant Jeep, a sturdy Toyota Tacoma, and a fierce Razor, they ascended the treacherous West Bench, where the air grew thin and the stakes grew ever higher. For now, it's just another day in the wild, untamed beauty of rural America, where the dream isn't just lived, it's driven.
Thanks guys for watching this awesome segment of American Dream TV. We hope to catch you next time. You can see how much more fun stuff we're going to do in the future. Off-roading, checking out some new homes. It's always a party in Pocatello, isn't it, Jess?
Absolutely. Can't wait to see you guys next time on American Dream TV.
And welcome to Farmers Market in the Park. This is one of the newest traditions at the lake. Come and join us for our Saturday morning routine. My name's Tracy Evans.
And I'm Brooke Jones, and we're your hosts of the American Dream. Welcome to Lake Okoboji.
Here we are at the Farmers Market in the Park, and we're gonna talk with Chrissy Thiessen, President and Executive Director. How are you doing today?
Good.
It is a beautiful day out here at Lake Okoboji. And we wanted to find out, how did this all get started?
Yeah, so my husband and I own a farm in Spirit Lake, and we joined several different farmers markets and did different venues, and just decided the area could hold something more event-based and in a beautiful location.
So what makes this farmers market so unique?
Yeah, so I think the location is a huge piece of it. You know, they redid the street, it looks beautiful. We're right on the lake, which is I mean, pretty rare for a farmer's market that you can boat, walk, bike, whatever to get here. And the other thing is we really curate our vendors. So because it's a smaller area, we make it really niche. We don't have the same booth over and over and over. We have beautiful different things from, I mean, spices to French pastries to woodworking and everything in between. So we just really work hard on making niche products in our market.
Well, I know that this is definitely my Saturday morning routine, and I love coming down here and seeing what you have and buying all the wonderful fresh food. I absolutely love the waffles that they sell here, and I'm excited. I need to try the crepes as well.
Yes.
So thank you so much for allowing us to come down and showcase this market. We absolutely love it. Thank you for doing this. The Three Sons clothing business is definitely a family affair. Now moving from the park store, which was down Lakeside, right at the end of the farmer's market, we are now in the Milford location at the original business. The Three Sons started in the early 1960s with 3 boys, Emil, Herman, and Jimmy. In 1961, a person could enter the future glass block and score a pair of overshoes and socks in the front room, enter through a second door to buy a used dinette set, and even go to the back to get a trailer fender welded. An eccentric ambiance for sure. The creation of the University of Okoboji in early 1970s might have been the true launching point of the Three Sons, when they decided to print some t-shirts with U of O promotions as a fantasy summer camp. The fictitious university idea thrived, and with bumper stickers, pennants, sweatshirts, jackets, and caps soon donned with its logo, the U of O found widespread enthusiasm. The U of O has become a symbol of positive attitudes, an expression of Okoboji pride. Here we are with a second generation member of the Three Sons, Matt Richter.
Tracy.
Tell us all about the university and its presence at the lake.
So along about the mid-70s, this concept of the University of Okoboji, how do we get everybody to work together? Because there's all these little towns and they don't work together so well. But if you create a mythical university with an umbrella, everybody can hide underneath that umbrella. And so everybody joined in. And the motto, "In God we trust, everyone else cash." But we were kind of serious. We needed cash for the Jaws of Life. Well, if it worked for that, why won't it work for trails? Why won't it work for the Art Center? And so today, everyone feels like they have ownership in the University of Okoboji. And I don't care if you're in the Panama Canal, if you're wearing an Okoboji shirt or you have a sticker in your car, they're going to stop you and have a conversation. It is the greatest conversation starter when you're on vacation. And so for 3 months in the summertime, everyone comes back to the University of Okoboji, and we pride ourselves on our events. In January, we have our winter games, we have soccer tournaments, we have bike rides, we have tennis tournaments, pickleball tournaments are on the way, we have slow pitch softball.
Well, that's wonderful, and I know I'm a proud graduate of the University of Okoboji.
Please, you may graduate, but we always want you to come back and get some continuing education. It's that old saying, where fun in life is your degree. My dad, Herman, back in the day, he was famous for saying, if you're alive and you're having a good time, you are a student at the University of Okoboji.
Well, wonderful. Thank you so much, Matt, for giving us the history on that, and we definitely do love the University of Okoboji.
And we look forward to seeing everybody on campus soon.
We were even lucky enough to meet the third generation of the Three Sons. Thank you so much for joining us today.
And we'll see you next time in Lake Okoboji.
We're here in Spring Park, and it's a beautiful Thursday night. What's going on here, Steve?
Well, Sherry, this is Thursday, which is better than Wednesday or Tuesday, because Thursday night, as everybody knows, is hot rod night at the Minnetonka Drive-In. And this is one of the few places on this part of town where guys come out and they bring their cool old stuff. And I don't know how old it needs to be, but there's stuff from the 20s and 30s and lots of stuff from the 60s and convertibles and sports cars and station wagons and trucks. And it's just the sweetest, nicest, coolest place to be. I'm stoked we're here.
Me too. Patty, Steve, let's go check it out.
Let's do.
Tom, how long have you been coming here? And
oh my gosh, I've been coming to the Minnetonka Drive-In since we came to Minnesota back in the early 90s.
Okay.
One of my favorite things to do in the summer.
Yeah, you gotta love it. We were driving by here, we saw this unbelievable 1963 sunroof Bug, and we just hit the brakes. Tom, tell us about your car.
This car was really wasn't much of a car when I found it. I decided I wanted to get another Volkswagen, the same kind I had when I was dating my wife 55 years ago, and it had this kind of roof, which is called a ragtop roof, which is in Volkswagen vernacular different than a convertible. I found it in out in the field. There was nothing to it. Most of it was rust, and I made the good/bad choice of buying it and working on it for the last 7 years.
So Corey, this is quite the beast here. This is a special vehicle. We've been watching you coming and going. And tell us about this magnificent build.
It's a 66 International Travel. The story behind it was a little couple owned it out in California. He was a plumber. When he died, she sold it to two guys who dragged race cars around out in Pomona. I've got stickers from 73 and 69 from Pomona and all these different places. And then it was in Iowa, and then I got it. It's just a fun little toy. My buddy got me interested in them, and I love internationals.
so how long have you been coming here on Thursday nights?
Let's see. I used to come back here with my Mercury Comet, so I'd say at least 7-8 years.
Wow.
Friends of mine, they used to come here all the time, so I started coming with them, and then when I got my car, my first one, I started coming by myself, and so now I take my kids. My daughter's over there talking with friends, and so now I take them when I can.
Awesome.
You know, they gotta get done with work now, and then we all can go. So.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and it is one of those cars where you don't see many of them at shows.
Right.
If you go to in 2 weeks and you go to Gearhead Get Together out in Maple Lake, if you ever go out there, there'll be another one of these. His is a 62, and mine's a 66, and that's the only two that are out there as far as the Travel's, the suburban type.
Right.
Super great that it's a family activity for you guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yep. And we're actually building him a truck right now, so he's got he bought a 76 C10.
Lucky man.
He bought it with his own money. He's paying everything off his own money, so I love keeping kids interested in the car, coming to the car shows.
Okay, so can you tell me a little bit about, this is like the row of spectators here.
I think it's because we've been coming here the longest.
How long has that been?
I've been coming here since the 80s.
Wow.
This was started in 1982 by two guys. One of them just left, Mark, and the late Terry Tower. The two of them went to a car show in Des Moines, Iowa, and they came up here after that show and said, we got to do the same thing. We'll have a car show up here on Thursday nights. We'll call it the Hot Rod Night. And it was small. For 10, 20 years, before the internet, nobody really heard about this. And now the internet has brought everybody here.
Wow.
So now it's the most fun. Everybody looks forward to it.
You come every week?
Every Thursday.
Well, thanks for showing me all of this. This has been a really fun night out.
It has been a great night. We had perfect weather, a lot of amazing cars and people to talk to tonight, and I've worked up an appetite. This is also a fabulous place to go and get a hamburger and french fries, and especially a malt.
I think we should try it out.
Absolutely.
I'll see you next time on The American Dream.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode of The American Dream TV. We created this show to combat negative media, to show that the American Dream is alive and well by showing you real stories in real neighborhoods. Thank you so much for watching the show, and cheers to your American Dream.